Matt, a point on the road here tonight at Hartlepool. What was your take on today's performance?
I thought first half we probably didn't use the ball well enough. We didn't move it well enough. The patterns that we worked on didn't come out in the game. But in terms of energy, effort, a real desire to want to defend your goal. Even at the end there, you see that they've had a great chance, but boys are throwing their bodies on the line. And I look at that performance tonight, and I've just said to the players in the changing room that I'll go with that every week, that effort, that desire, that willingness to put your body on the line. I've questioned that recently with them. So for them to produce that in terms of a defensive display against, you've got to remember, Hartlepool might not necessarily be at the top of the league, but they're one of the biggest clubs historically in our league. It's not an easy place to come and play. This is quite intimidating. There were 4,000 fans here today. And what I will say is we heard our fans, so it was great that they came along and supported us, and thank them for their journey up here. It's not easy, it's a long way from home, so I thank them. And for us to be able to score that goal in front of them and share that moment is really positive. But that Manny gets another goal. I felt that when John came on the pitch, he helped us to get control and for us to deal with the lights going out, away from home, not sure if the game was going to continue. That was a conversation I had with the referee. Fortunately, the lights came back on, and we got a well-deserved point. Look, they'll be disappointed because the amount of chances they've had, but the goalkeeper's got man of the match. He's done his job today. But our next game against Yeovil, I'm going to continually challenge the players to be better with the ball. But I'm really, really proud of each and every one of them in terms of the effort and the endeavour that they showed tonight.
Was that almost an opportunity when the floodlights went out to get some more tactical information on board with the players?
Yeah, a little bit, but then we took the players inside. The referee spoke to us and said, look, if it was a national grid issue, I think, so if we can't get the lights back on within 15 minutes, then we couldn't continue the game. And, neither myself or their manager wanted that to be the case. So, fortunately, the power came back on. Their backup generator only powered probably a third of the lights, and safety concerns from the referee for the players. So, look, all in all, it's a tough place to come. I'm proud and pleased with the amount of effort that the players have put in to secure a really valuable point. That's unbeaten in 3. My challenge to the players before the game was to continue the run. They've done that. We'd have liked all 3. Everywhere we go this season, we want to take 3 points, but that's a hard-earned point away from home, a tough place to come.
And you mentioned Manny Duke, who is third in 2 games. It's really great confidence for the lad, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. He's been, like I've said to you, a breath of fresh air. He never stops, he never gives up. We've had to take him off at the end there because he's got cramp. Manny, I have no doubt, will probably not do a huge amount next week because he's coming off the back and not playing a huge amount of football. But he epitomises everything about this group of players tonight, where they've given everything for each other and for the shirt, and if you get that week in, week out, where they're doing that for each other and they're protecting their teammates and they're working harder than the opposition, which I felt they did tonight, then you've got an opportunity to win games.
And 3 unbeaten, it's a step in the right direction, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Look, we would have liked, obviously, to have more points since I've come in. It hasn't happened. So, a point away from home, especially here, is a really good point. It gives us something to build on. And as I say, the players need to remain confident going into the next game. We've got a midweek game in the Senior Cup, so we know that that's an opportunity to get minutes into players that need it. And then what we do is we prep really well for what we know will be another tough game against Yeovil. But if they go out and give that energy tonight, and then when we get those moments in games where we can make better decisions on the ball, whether it's a pass, whether it's a shot, whether it's a cross, then it's positive. But we've not had it easy today. I speak to Jamie Osborne and he's ill. He can't play. Jamie was down to play. He's our captain. So Labs comes in and gets his first minutes for a long time. Ethan Sutherland, Jack Stevens isn't fit. Ethan Sutherland comes in. He gets an opportunity. So look, everything that probably could happen has happened. Having said that, for the players to dig in like they did tonight for each other is exceptional, and the group are really together, and I think from my perspective that's one thing that I'm really proud of, because when you're a new coach going into a new club, which I still am, you have to get to know people. We're building relationships and bonds with each other in terms of myself with all the players. They're getting to know me, I'm getting to know them. But as I say, I'm really proud of each and every one of them tonight.
Matt, thank you for your time.